Why did you decide to get into building?
I actually think it comes back from when I was a kid.
How do you find being a female business owner in a male-dominated sector?
I actually love it. I sometimes feel like I have a little bit of an unfair advantage as well.
You mentioned scorecards earlier. How has installing that made a difference?
They're a bit like, why are we doing this? But then they realise, oh, this is actually quite an enjoyable time.
What would you say to someone who is maybe stuck?
I think you just have to keep...
Any tools or strategies that you've got that have helped you, go to that next level?
Every time I sit down to do something, stop and think, can someone else do this?
Where do you want to take the business? What does the future look like?
Yeah,
Welcome to the Builder's Ladder. Here with your host, Marti from The Professional Builder, founder of The Professional Builder. And today I'm with Sarah Lowe. How are you?
Great.
Great. Such a formal introduction, right? So Sarah, tell us a little bit about your background, your journey, and the type of work that your company does.
Okay, so we've been in construction for just over 5 years now. However, before that I was a school teacher. And then my husband and I were always quite into property investing. So we enjoyed renovating our own properties, and that's how we sort of got into this. We had another company where we started. We focused on renovations, but smaller sort of renovations and a lot of insurance reinstatement work. 19 months ago, no, it was 18 months ago. Yeah, we bought Refresh Renovations, started that. And so we specialize in renovations, full houses, extensions, or bathroom, kitchen, any renovations. Yeah.
We do it all.
We do it all.
I love it.
Yeah.
I love it. And so what interested you, like why did you decide to get into building? If you're into property investment, why did you decide to get into, the building sector?
Building. I actually think it comes back from when I was a kid. My dad was a plumber, but he project managed a lot and we built a lot of houses. And I just used to always love going to site with him, always loved to be there when construction was happening. And it just excites me. It's always excited me. So, yeah.
And so tell us a little bit about your journey, type of projects you currently have on the go, what you most enjoy about the business side of things.
Okay, so we're designed to build. So we start with obviously design. The best time that people come to us is right at the beginning. So that's always very exciting. So we sort of have quite a lot in design. Yeah, and so we take the whole journey over. At the moment, we've got an extension, a full house renovation, another full house renovation that's about to start next week, a bathroom one. We've got an awesome reno that just keeps carrying on and doing in stages at the moment, so we're still there. We've been doing that for over a year now.
Oh, wow. Where's that?
Yeah, Haraki. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so
where in
we
Haraki?
started with a Horata Road.
Okay. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and we've got another one there coming up soon on that road as well. But yeah, this has been a really fun one. We started with one bathroom, another bathroom, and we just keep adding and adding. And it's just really cool. They're really fun. Really brave taste, these guys. So yeah. And so my favorite bit is probably, I love being on site. I love going and seeing and working with the trades. I do really enjoy that, and just getting in, ripping it up and making it beautiful. But then there's so many great things about owning the business. I quite enjoy the marketing as well. I've never really been into that, but the more I learn about it, the more I quite enjoy that. And just all the people.
How do you find being a female business owner in a male-dominated sector?
I actually love it. I sometimes feel like I have a little bit of an unfair advantage as well, because sometimes I feel like, I feel like sometimes people might trust me more or like a female touch. There is times when sometimes it's not so great. I have a rule if there's a trade that doesn't treat me well and sort of I can tell that they're treating me like you shouldn't be here, you're a female. They don't work on any of my sites. They're gone. Yep.
Perfect.
Yeah. So, yep.
I think that's one of the biggest things as business owners that is the most giving and also the most challenging is holding a culture to a high standard, training your team, having them adapt and adopt the same values and getting clear on your rules of the game. Here's how we're going to play things around here.
Yep. And that's, I guess, one of my standards that I don't move on. Yeah.
Yeah.
And every trade I work with at the moment is amazing and yeah, it's great to work with. Yeah.
And how did you find the summit, the women in construction aspect of TPB, that having that group of other
Other
women
women.
in
Yeah.
construction, some are business owners, some have different roles, etc.
Yeah, I think that's good. I think that's really great that there's a whole group of women. It always surprises me how many are
Mm.
there, which is cool. Yeah, so I think that's really good. I love chatting with them, but I also just as much love chatting with the guys as well. I feel
Yeah.
like my roles, I've done everything in the business, and now I'm probably more project managing, and so I feel like I can just relate to all of the roles. Yeah.
Mm. How's your mindset in the last year changed, leveled up, and grown?
Yeah, so when I first joined with you guys, the mindset I really had to build on that. I think being a female back then actually did I had a little, imposter syndrome, like, oh, what will
Hmm.
people think? So it changed a lot not long after starting with you guys of sort of been like, nope, I can do this. People will be lucky to work with me and just really believing in myself. So that was the
Mm.
first big mindset change that really started to kick things off. But then just recently, and since this summit, it's really changed again. And it's sort of like, it's not me. My team are great, and I'm in it for my team. Yeah, and building them up. And that's been a big shift as well. Yeah.
Yeah, that's the next level, right? Is getting things done through other people and growing a culture of leaders.
Yeah. Yeah. That's
Any
totally.
tips or tools or strategies that you've got that have helped you, go to that next level or that's working well with developing your team?
I definitely do the scorecard meetings with my office team all the time. They love that.
Mm.
So that I think that's really helpful to really level them up, give them responsibility. I just had my office manager actually just out of the blue today said, "Can we chat?" And I was sort of a bit like, "Oh gosh!" And I had an awesome Zoom with her, and she was just asking for more responsibility and can she take more of my plate? And I was like, "Awesome! That's exactly right.
How
That's
good is that?
amazing."
Because
Yeah.
whenever my wife says to me, those are multiple, we need to talk. I know that whatever's coming next is not good.
I know there was a little bit of a, oh no, you're not leaving, are you? But yeah, no,
Yeah.
it was great. So,
And how
yeah,
good is that when you create a culture like that and you have people solving problems and wanting to take stuff off your plate?
yeah. Oh, it's amazing. Yeah, and my focus coming back from the summit, I'm going to start doing fortnightly early morning meetings with the team, including our subcontractors. I'll put that in,
Mhm.
and I really just want to start really handing it all over to them.
Yes,
Letting them realize that they're in control, they're running it, and empowering them. Really, yeah.
absolutely. And what's been the top couple of lessons or that you've gained over the last 12 months?
Um, a couple of lessons, let me think. Probably one of them is every time I sit down to do something, stop and think, can someone else do this? And if they can, how can I set it a system so that they know how to do it? And then how can I delegate it? That's been a big thing rather than me just trying to do everything, which is what I used to try to do. Second, I'm just trying to think. There's so many. It's really to narrow down what a good and I just think there's just been a lot of like I always say my favorite whole module that I do with you guys was leverage yourself on site. There's just so much in that and it's just getting all those systems on site and all the information on site so everyone has it. Yeah. And I don't need to be there.
I love it. So, where do you want to take the business? What are the next steps for you? How would you like to grow? Do you want to do house and land? Do you want to what's the plans? Because you're going great guns, you're building a great team. What does the future look like?
Yeah, I mean, I still just love renovations, where we're doing. I just really want more extensions, really want to push the extensions area. I'd like to have two site managers running a few sites.
Hmm.
Yeah, and sort of my big goal is that we can go away for a month, we can go away for 6 weeks, and the business still runs. We've got awesome trades and office staff running it, and yeah, we're not really needed.
Happy days.
Yeah.
That's what we want, right? Build
Yeah.
build a business that gives you true wealth, both more time and more money.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, you need the right systems and then hire and train the people to run those systems. And
Mm.
our role as the leader is to put in place the playbook for them to follow and then have meetings with them to, like a coach, to course correct if they're off track or to cheer them on when they're doing well.
Yeah.
So how's you mentioned scorecards earlier? How has installing that with your team made a difference?
The start, they're a bit like, why are we doing this? But then they realize, oh, this is actually quite an enjoyable time. We're not actually getting scored on what we're doing and test it, like it's a time to reflect on last week, talk about our goals, any of our own personal goals, and just a chance to realize that we're all in it together, cheering each other on, and yeah, helping each other out. My office manager said to me today on the call as well. She said, I've never worked for a company that does this, and I just think it's great. So yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah.
I love it. I love it. And what would you say to someone who is maybe stuck or they've plateaued or they're going okay, but they know that they can achieve much more with their business?
I think you just have to keep putting yourself in situations where you get motivated, because I think you can start to you get all motivated, and then you just can start to go back into the grind and
Mm.
forget. And I was probably a little bit there until this last summit, and then it was that kick again. So I think regular things to motivate you, and just surrounding yourself with people who are doing what you want to do, people who are always motivated and are there, and they're going to keep you yeah, or bring you up to there. Yeah.
Exactly. Like in boardroom, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Exactly. Awesome. All right. I appreciate you, Sarah. Thank you very much for taking the time out to share your journey. And it's nothing better than seeing great people win.
Thank you. It's awesome. No, thank you guys. It's been amazing.
Awesome.